Welcome to Ask Hypnotica 72. Today is my third day of a fast, so I could be going all over the place. I kind of go all over the place anyways, but today may be extra special for you, but maybe not. Okay, so let's just get right into it because we're going to switch gears a little bit. I've been talking a lot about the dating stuff and the guy stuff and the stuff that guys want to know about, but today we're going to go switching a little bit over to the health ways. And I'm going to start doing a little bit more health stuff because I got some really cool stuff coming down the line that I'm going to really help develop and get you guys on point with the health stuff. And this comes into this letter that we have right here. His name's Adrian. He is from Romania, and he says, thank you for all your videos. You have a unique way of packaging your information for us. He's got two questions. You know that plastic containers leach BPA in the water, which mimics estrogen. Good, you guys have been studying. And if I collect the rain in containers made out of plastic, when I water the plants from my garden, chemicals from the plastic will get in the plants and then into our bodies. I guess that's the question. It was start off one way, but I guess he's basically saying, will it get into the plants? And here's my philosophy on it, okay? Everything in the world is a pollutant, okay? The way that the atmosphere is right now, okay, we got smog, we got all kinds of shit in the air. And so when rain comes up and the rainwater comes down, I mean, if there was no pollution, it would be pure water. That's what clouds do. When the rain lifts up, it's a process of distillation. Okay, it gets in the clouds, it rains. It should be pure. If it was a perfect world, it would be pure, but it's not. So a lot of the rainwater that comes down is contaminated to a degree. All right, so you really have to think about this, okay? What is your level? And I believe absolutely it's a mental game to a large degree. A lot of these people that are kind of the whooshy, wee kind of hippie, like, oh, I always need to detox, almost come, this is my theory on it, okay? I've been around a lot of these people, and I really don't like being around these people anymore, okay? Because they're always like, oh, I'm sick, or I'm always detoxing. They're coming at it from the wrong angle. Like, if you start worrying too much about, like, I call it, if you're majoring in the minors, all right, that's what the major is your mindset, your philosophy on life, most of your eating, your exercise, okay, and then comes like the nitty gritty stuff, all right, because like I said, humans are amazing, powerful creatures that regenerate themselves, all right, so if your mindset's there, okay, like think of the most stubborn, unwilling, persistent assholes in the world, okay? There's a lot of them, and they're hundreds of years old because they just don't give a shit. They're just like, you know what? I'm doing it my way. I'm living it my way. Screw everybody else, okay? And I know people like that, and they've lasted a long time. So that is a big part of it. So here's my philosophy on it. The toxins exiting your body are more than the toxins coming into your body. So if you're really doing the stuff like your saunas and your exercise and your deep breathing and sweating and good foods and lots of water, okay, if the equation can be like the toxins coming in, okay, are less than the toxins going out, I think you're going to be okay. So is it a problem? It's only a problem if you're really going to get like, if we're going to get into it, okay, there's a lot of debate going on about these kind of things. And this is the way it works, okay? People worry about, okay, first of all, the pollutants from the air coming down, getting into your rain gutters, and then your rain gutters are going into your little rain barrels and you're watering the plants with that. Here's the thing, okay, it's going to be pollutant anyways, coming down through the sky. Now, if it's landing on like an asphalt roof, okay, or moving down through all the stuff, it's going to gather a lot more pollutants. So this is what I do, okay? One of the things I do is I just got like a filter. I put a filter on, and you can really funnel a lot of stuff. You can put sand, you can put charcoal, you can put these things, and you can get like a pump, and you could just kind of run it out of where you're getting the rain barrel stuff, and just do another extra filter. And then you could put a filter on the end of a hose, and you could run a pump out, and you could water it that way if you want to get protective. Now, leaching, okay, a lot of people worry about leaching. Now, this is why leaching happens, okay? Now, in water bottles, what happens is they go across the country in these big semis, and it's cooking. Like they're like metal semis, okay? So it's just like an oven in there. So it heats up to a large degree. Now, if you have a rain barrel, okay, leaching really does not occur unless it reaches about 150 degrees. So it's not really 150 degrees in too many places on the planet, okay? But there's things that you can do to protect it against that. If you're really worried about it, okay, get a food grade container, okay? First, that's going to help, okay, BPA free, so you can wrap stuff around it so the direct heat doesn't hit it. If you're really worried about it, you can paint it with like a kind of like a latex thing or a coat that protects it, okay, that bounces the reflections off. You could do that. Hey, you could even bury it so that it's going to be always at a good temperature. So, like I said, my philosophy is this, okay? If you're always worried about, like, I out a detox and all this shit like this, then you're not really living life, because you're more afraid of what's going to hurt you than living life and understanding that you're going to get a few knacks and beat ups along the way. Okay, so it's a very fine balance. Okay, now you have another question here, and I got to get to it. Let's see what it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, here it is. So number 2. So that was my original answer to that one. So it's not really out yet, but does it get in the plants? It can get in the plants a little bit, but plants have an amazing ability to filter things out to a degree. Okay, it's still going to pick up stuff, but you know what? Like I said, in the big picture, I wouldn't worry about it. It's majoring in the minors from my point of view. Okay, just do all the other stuff, and you're going to be okay. Now, here's another thing. Number 2 question. You have a passion. He says, I have a passion for gardening, surviving, primitive technology, bushcrafting. I have a thing for bushcrafting myself. Living as healthy as possible, but I'm afraid that I won't find any girl for my suit who kind of likes the same stuff as me, and I can't go into gardening classes or something where I can meet girls who are interested in the same stuff, because there are no such classes in my country. Any tips? Thanks a lot. You do a great job mentoring us. Right on, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, now this is where I'm going to blast you a little bit. Listen, that's a passive approach to life, okay? That's like saying, there's not any classes around. What am I going to do? Make your own class, okay? That's what leaders do. That's what badasses do, okay? If you have the knowledge, which it sounds like you're very interested in, I guarantee you have more knowledge than most people around you. So you can absolutely set up your own class. Simple, okay? You don't have to be as fast as the bear chasing you to eat you. You really just have to be faster than the guy running next to you, okay, away from the same bear. Think about that, okay? There's nothing that says you can't start your own class, okay? You could be an expert. You could start your own YouTube videos, okay? You could go around and talk about, go find women that really know what they're talking about. Throw a class together with them. Remember this, if you build it, they will come. If you build it and it's like stuff that women like, they will come too. You understand? Cool. So I want you to think about that, because this is a moment in your life where you're going to be reactive, waiting for stuff to happen around you, or proactive. Proactive is the way to go. Get out there, make your own class, create your own lifestyle around that. And I guarantee, okay, if you do that and you have passion in it and you have persistence in it, okay, I guarantee that you'll probably attract women that will come to that you'll have a lot in common with. And that's what's important. Having the same values in life is huge when coming with the women. And I tell you what, man, if you can do stuff with the cooking and the surviving, you're going to enjoy each other's company a lot more. So think about that. If it's really worth it to you, if you really want a woman and I know, hey, Romania's got some beautiful women. I've been there, okay? I've been in Bulgaria too. Amazing, okay? And listen, I'll probably get yelled at for this, okay? But Bulgarian women and Romanian women, okay, hands down kick the shit out of American women when it comes to home stuff, okay? They can, trust me, I've been around both, okay? They are awesome, okay? They cook wonderfully, okay? They know how to take care of their men wonderfully, all right? So you're on the right track, my friend. At least you're in the right country for that, okay? Over here, if I put out a class, don't get me wrong, there's lots of vegan women out here, okay? I have lots of little potlucks you could go to. That's a good thing for me. However, in your land, okay, plenty of women, okay? So create something cool, all right? I would love to hear or see a flyer or just see a class of 1 or 2, because like I said, man, if you have the knowledge, you have the information, people will flock to you that are interested in that. And it just doesn't happen overnight, okay? It's not like this snowflake thing going on, okay? Things don't happen overnight, okay? It takes time, but you know what? You're doing something that you love, so you're going to be happy. You're going to be passionate about it. And you know what? I believe that if you keep on going and you put it out there in your mind, okay, you will attract a woman who's going to be perfect for you, okay? Especially the survivalist girl, okay? She'll be perfect for you, okay? She'll get that knife out. She'll go hunt that bear with you, and she'll kill it, skin it, and eat it with you. Well, actually, you shouldn't really eat animals, but hey, I'm not going to preach on that one today. So with that, man, I hope this helps you out. This is Hypnotica 72. Kick ass, and we'll talk to you soon. Adios.